back to my channel. As I went over in the last video, this is a journey to being able to step on stage and being stage ready. I have previously went through a weight loss journey, and I kind of wanted to take it back and kind of go over the beginning of my weight loss journey and how I lost that weight to begin with. I didn't keep a diary, I didn't take videos, which is why I'm doing it now. This is me in 2009. This was probably my heaviest weight I've ever been. I don't really recall how much it was. The last time I stepped on the scale and actually saw my weight, it was about 250 from what I remember. But I did continue to gain weight after that. So I'm going to kind of take it back for you guys and kind of try to remember on what exactly I did. So childhood, I've always struggled with my weight. I've always been the overweight kid in all my classes. I've always suffered from getting called names, being made fun of, and it wasn't fun. I was a smaller kid in preschool. That's probably like the smallest I've ever been is when I was in preschool. But after that, it was just kind of, I was always overweight for as long as I can remember. All the way back to elementary school, through middle school, through high school. Elementary school, this is me in 2006. As you can see, I was very overweight for my age. Then I went on to middle school. This is me in 8th grade. I was still very overweight. 8th and 9th grade were probably my worst years of being overweight. And then I got into high school, which was 2009 to 2012. 2009, I went to school, and then in 2010, I kind of got into the partying stage of my life of high school. I started a little bit early. So it was a lot of going out with friends and drinking, and so I did a whole lot of drinking. I didn't watch what I ate. I didn't exercise. I have always been very lazy, never wanted to do anything. I can remember me always sitting on the couch and eating Doritos or eating these little fudge brownies. Definitely was a chicken finger and fry girl. Anytime we ever went to a restaurant, it was fried chicken tenders and french fries. And then if they had that good ranch, I got about 2 or 3 of them and ate every single bit of it. So it wasn't a health problem. It wasn't anything that affected me other than the food I was eating and me being as lazy as I was. 2014 is whenever I joined a gym. I started very basic. I started with what I knew. Cardio. And I was on several diets. I tried low carb. I tried low calorie. I tried Weight Watchers. I was bulimic for a little bit, and then one of my best friends caught me and threatened to tell my mom, and I stopped. Very scared of my mom. So I stopped that whenever she threatened me with telling my mom. From high school, from 2009 being my heaviest, I kind of lost weight over time. And I don't really know how. I didn't go to the gym or anything, but I did get smaller after 2009 throughout high school. And then I joined a gym, and I was probably around 220, 230 whenever I joined the gym, and that's whenever I lost the additional 50 pounds, 50 or 60 pounds, was from 2014 to 2015. 2015 to currently, I kind of stayed stagnant. As you know from my last video, if you watched it, I only lost 14 pounds, 7% body fat, and I gained 2 pounds of muscle. So I was stagnant because of the fact I was still going out and I was still partying. I was still drinking. My diet wasn't 100%. I kind of ate what I thought was healthy, which was salads with loads of cheese, still had the dressing. I would do grilled chicken, loaded up with cheese. I would do broccoli, loaded up with cheese. So I was eating healthier than I was, but it was still not healthy eating to lose weight, or to lose weight correctly. So I was going to the gym pretty consistently. I remember my first leg day. It was with me and 5 other friends at the gym. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. I remember I couldn't walk for a week, and I can also remember that my legs gave out on me on the stairs and I busted my ass. I didn't believe people when they said, "Oh, I just did legs yesterday, I can't walk." I was like, "You're being dramatic." And then I did legs for the first time. Holy shit, I couldn't walk, and it was the most miserable pain. So then that really got me into my weightlifting. That first leg day, it was very painful, but I enjoyed the weightlifting. So me and one of my best friends, she was my gym partner, and we always went. We would do cardio for a little bit and then hop on a couple of the machines, and once we felt that burn, we went to another machine. We felt the burn, we went to another machine. So we didn't know what we were doing. So then we downloaded apps. Downloaded Fitness Buddy, and we would go every night. We'd look on there and we'd do it by muscle. And we would just pick out random exercises, and we'd watch how they did it in the app, and then we would do it the same way. So then I started losing weight. I started falling in love with the way that my progress was going with the weightlifting. I still didn't really know what I was doing with my diet back then. I tried several different things, and so I pretty much tried it all, which is why I stayed stagnant pretty much, because I didn't really understand the nutrition part of it, but I was still continuing to go to the gym. I lost as much as I could with the drinking, and then with my diet being the way it was. In 2016, I was going to the gym consistently, and I went in there every single day. I said, "When are you going to get me a job here? When are you going to get me a job here?" Because I wanted to be in the environment that I loved. The gym I made it a consistent thing over time. It didn't happen all at once. I didn't start going 5-6 times a week at the beginning, but I did work my way up to doing that because I ended up really liking it. January of this year, I went to Vegas and I partied it up big time. I came home and I had a huge eye-opener. I said, okay, my life has got to change. If I don't change something, then I'm not going to change anymore. I always took progress pictures and I would compare them, and they would look the exact same. I would always put my transformation pictures up, but they would always be pictures from back in the day, from whenever I was my heaviest to now. So I was still not seeing results for 2 years. Over 2 years, I only lost 13 pounds. So then I continued working at Gold's Gym, and I decided that I wanted to become a personal trainer. I wanted to share my story. I wanted to help other people that were in the same position as me. So I got all the materials for the test. My mom did for me. Shout out to my mom. Thank you, Mom. And I started studying. At first, I didn't really take it as serious as I should have, and that's why I had to take the test 3 times. So, but each time I took it, I learned something new. After I took the test and passed it that 3rd time, I had learned so much from reading the book and going through it 3 times to try and pass this test. So I passed it, and then I started reading books. I bought 3 or 4 books on Amazon about nutrition, about working out, I even bought one, what is it called? I got this, Ignite the Fire, great book. So I was just trying to become the best personal trainer I could, and know as much as I could so I could share that information with my clients. So then I ended up passing finally in February. Okay, so my camera died and it ended up not recording some of the videos, so now I'm going to have to record it on a phone. I passed my test in February, and I ended up getting a job with Lighthouse, which was a training company inside of Gold's Gym. and I enjoyed it a lot. I loved the one-on-one interaction with my clients. I had the best clients at Gold's. So I got offered management position at Gold's, and they told me they did not want me to train while I was managing, so I could concentrate on that. And I said, okay. Well, I took that job because it was a money move at the time. So I took the job, and then I started working there, and I loved the people. I loved Gold's Gym. I have a problem with the job, but I miss training. I miss that one-on-one interaction with people. So a guy I know from the gym, he opened up his own personal training company called True Discipline. Messaged him on Facebook, and I was like, hey, when can I come train for you? When can I come work for you? And he said, we'll be hiring somebody soon. About 3 or 4 months later, he messaged me and said, when do you want to set up an interview? And I said, I don't remember what I said, but I probably said today, or I'm free whenever. So that got me with where I'm at today. I'm currently working for a personal training company. My fitness journey was not easy. It's not like the weight just fell off in a month. Like you've heard, or like I've told you, I've been on my fitness journey for 3 years, and I was stagnant for 2 years of it. And it was tough. There was times I felt like giving up. There was times where I felt like what I was doing wasn't worth it. There was times where I wanted a piece of pizza rather than the grilled chicken I was eating. But if I would have done that, if I would have stopped whenever I felt like I wasn't making any progress, or whenever I was plateaued, then I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have made the decision to start prepping for this show and to try to get stage ready. I wouldn't have what I have now, or be where I am now with the job I have now. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to be hurt by people calling you names, people making jokes about you. I know the struggles, just like you, just like me, just like anybody. Everybody has their own struggles, but it's how you deal with them and how you react to them is what's going to affect you. Me, I was pushed over the edge. I got to the edge, and I was tired of being overweight. I was tired of being called names. I was tired of getting made fun of. I was tired of going out with my friends, and they get to wear these cute little crop tops, even though I still can't wear a crop top, but I will. They get to wear these cute little crop tops and these shorts. I didn't even want to wear shorts. Like, that's how overweight and self-conscious I was. I didn't even want to wear shorts when we'd go out. I was wearing jeans in 80-degree weather in the summer. It's hard. It's tough, and it's all your mentality. If you tell yourself you can't do it, you're not going to do it. If you tell yourself you can, then you're going to do it, and you're going to do whatever it takes to get you there and to get you the results that you're looking for. But you have to be consistent, and you have to follow a program. You have to have a plan. Now, I love food. You know, I love wings. I love chicken tenders. I love Skittles. I love all that too. There's some days where I don't even want to go to the gym, where I just wanted to lay on my couch and watch Netflix series all day. But whenever you come to a point where it's either you're going to get results, or you're going to follow those cravings and be lazy and not do what you know you have to do to get those results. So I guess this is the end of this video. I just wanted to let you guys know how I started and where I started, and that I struggled. It was hard. It was so hard, especially the food. The food was the hardest part for me, but I was searching for a lifetime full of happiness, not just short.